Welcome to the Get Real with King Arthur show. And we're going to talk about getting old today. And I am an authority on it because I'm 92, almost 93. And furthermore, I love being old. And I'm kind of led to this by an incident that happened at the restaurant last week. I was walking in. I have to use a walker, not because I'm weak, but because I'm legally blind. I can see some. And a man passed me coming out of the restaurant in a wheelchair. And he said to me, in a friendly way, getting old is the pits. He used more vulgar language than that. But I said, I really didn't hear him till later. Well, I know that that's a common idea, that getting old is terrible. Now, I am not a Pollyanna, and I have developed, I'm legally blind. And that's pretty serious business. I laugh it off because I live very fully and wonderfully, even though I am weak in the eyes. As Wordsworth said, those whose eyes have dimmed to darkness, something like that. Anyway, so I'm not Pollyanna saying everything is easy and whoop-de-doo and all that. But I do believe that one can live victoriously in old age. I was stimulated years ago, as I was getting old. I was at my aunt's funeral, my favorite aunt. And there was a man there, friend of the family, who was 95. And sharp, my goodness. I said, if I can look that good at 95, I'm going to try. You don't have to look bent over and careless and depressed and whatnot. So I want to talk about living victoriously at being old. Now, I have my ups and downs, of course. We all do. And I say again, I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. And I have my aches and pains, and I'm going to see the dermatologist soon, and whatever. But I think I'm living a good life. And I want to talk a little bit about it. You know, when we are born, our bodies, we have minor things. I was a colicky baby, and babies get upset stomachs and this and that and other thing, but basically their body is very strong and healthy. And they can't take care of their body. The mother has to take care of them, or somebody does. But as we get old, we begin to take charge of ourselves. And when we are past being an octogenarian, so past the 80s, then we're retired, and our whole main business is to take care of ourselves. And I don't mean by taking care of ourselves just going to the doctor and taking medicine or lying around. I mean being proactive. And that is that you need to take care of yourself. Even doctors, later I may go up on that. It takes two to tango, not just the doctor. You're more an authority on your body than your doctor. So I think there's some things that you need to do to take care of yourself. One thing is to have a positive attitude. Now, in this day, I've already talked about the negativity in the environment, but Uh, I believe we people who have faith don't succumb to that. And I think that, in the words of Browning, life means good. And it means, that intensely. And to find its meaning is my meat and drink. And so I believe that one should be optimistic and that life is good. I believe that also you need to be doing good to yourself and to somebody. You can't do good to others without having the reflection on yourself. What about those wonderful people that bring Meals on Wheels to me? Why, they're radiant when they come in. They're doing good. And surely there's somewhere in the world's wide field, a lowly place where you can do some good. Even those around you, brighten the corner where you are. What about your caregivers and your doctor and your people who help you? So maybe I think that it helps also if you can combine a hobby with helping others. And I am out to learn. That's how I think I can help others. I talk to others. I write some. I write some books. They're not the bestseller list on the bestseller list, believe you me, and I don't care. I write poetry, and I have some, I don't know, probably 60, 70 people who read it offhand. And you listen, bless your little hearts, to me on Get Real with King Arthur. And so you need to find out some hobby that helps others. You may, for example, I know women who knit for others, maybe some clothing for others, a blanket or something, or whatever. You may write letters. I know a man that was invalid, and he was associated with a college, and he decided to write letters to every student to encourage them. Can you believe that? A personal letter to them, encouraging them. Wow. Surely you can find something. And maybe if you're into sports, maybe you can help the people to back up their team and rejoice with their team in the stadium and whatnot. Or maybe if you're in mechanics, you can help people with their email. I wish I had some people help me with some of my mechanics, believe you me. Anyway, so we'll unite your hobby with your aim of helping the world somehow. Now, I've already told you, a lecture I heard years ago, that the secret to old age is ABC. A, autonomy. And what you can do it. You say, well, I'm lying abed, I can't do it. Yes, you can exercise. And you can read. And so one of the things is you need to keep the mind active. Crossword puzzles, okay, my sister's doing them. And but reading, I think, is and talking with others and listening to the radio. Listen, you can listen to the TV and the radio. There's all kinds of information stuff there. In San Diego, there's a whole school that seniors go to, just, and take little courses. Whoa, wow, what a wonderful chance to meet others. So you, as you're old, you have not the strength and the health of the baby, But now you're in charge, and you make up for what you lack in the weakness of your body by your mind. And keep your mind active and keep your body active. And make sure that you are well with what you've been given. And I think you can live a healthy, and may I say even an attractive old age. I don't mean painting your face or something. I mean healthy. And beauty is health. Health is beauty. You need to bring the color in your cheeks and the vigor and health in what less is left of your bodily strength. Take care of your garden. Your job is take care of yourself now. It's sometimes almost a full-time job, but it's a wonderful job. Well, here I am lecturing at you. And of course, I'm always lecturing at myself. And I need to work on my diet. Okay, shame on you. You need to work more on your diet. I'm doing some positive things. I cut out all candy because my body can't handle that sugar. I know. And so I need to be less grumpy. Oh, yes. Oh, God forgive me. And sometimes I'm too critical. I know that. I need to work on that. And I am working on it. So here's to the challenge of working on yourself. And may I assert again that the human body, the human being, is the most glorious thing apart from God in the universe. What you have in your hands is your own body, your own self. And it's a full-time job to find that life is meaningful. And to find its meaning is my food and drink. I have written a book called I See, Said the Blind Man, kind of a humorous title. But the last chapter, I talk about blind people and the wonderful things they do. Amazing. There's a blind man, a retired officer, who traveled 24,000 miles, totally blind, including Mount Etna, including going all the way across Siberia to Vladivostok. Now, I can't do up to all that. But a lady does the Iditarod in Alaska with help. The young blind man in a concentration camp who wasn't able to work because of the blindness, but he secreted a radio and spread news to other people in the concentration camp. Well, there's surely some lowly place in this earth's harvest field so wide where you may labor for Christ the Lord, for Jesus the crucified. Find the place. Time is valuable. So there's so many challenges to life in the people you know, and there is so much need of the positive, and it's just almost overriding the need. Find somewhere to take care of your body, make it beautiful, make it healthy as much as you can. Make your mind beautiful and informed. Become an expert in some field. Maybe it's mechanics, I don't know. Maybe it's technology of some sort, I don't know. But go to and spend your life with meaning. To find its meaning is my meat and drink. And thank you for listening today to Get Real with King Arthur. The end.